This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Uruguay, and they take on Sweden.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Well, there to intercept.
Good anticipation there, it really was.
Menez plays alongside Ronald Araujo in central defence, and the striker of choice is Darwin Núñez. It's a neat move. Here's Valverde. Oliveira and Valverde. Here's the starting 11 for Sweden.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
Svensson. Lindelöf now. Yassine Ayari. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Rodriguez. Ugarte. And Valverde. Ugarte. Now Matias Oliveira. Moving the ball really well here.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Elanga. A good and fair challenge. Darwin Núñez. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Well, not much came of that. Oliveira. Darwin Núñez. Lovely tempo to this passing sequence.
Yeah, they just seem to know where the next pass is, don't they?
Valverde. Ugarte. Now Matias Oliveira. Oliveira. Creative look about this. Ambitious effort. And showed guts and courage. Yassine Ayari. Anthony Elanga. Karlström. And crossed in there. Karlström. Ayari. Not a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. Yassine Ayari. Lindelöf. And Sweden couldn't keep the ball. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he will try and get on the ball as much as possible. He loves to affect the game with his combination play, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of that again today.
Ugarte. Federico Valverde. Oliveira. Valverde. Now Matias Oliveira. Federico Valverde. Ugarte. Oliveira. Here's Valverde. Jimenez. Now Matias Oliveira. Intercepted effortlessly. Anthony Elanga. It's with Johansson. And now with Johansson. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Svensson. Lindelöf. Gudmundsson. Their turn to come away with it. Pelistri. Manuel Ugarte. Facundo Pelistri. And it's opening up. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Now back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And a throw-in forthcoming. Varela. Facundo Pelistri. And Valverde. Ugarte. Could be troublesome. Manuel Ugarte. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. There will be a goal kick here. Lindelöf. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Oh, nice ball over the top. Elanga. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Ayari. Johansson. Rewarded for that. Could be a chance. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Gudmundsson. Lindelöf now. And danger averted. Well read. Ayari. Good looking move. Yassine Ayari. Victor Gyökeres. Karlström. Now with Ayari. Just the challenge that was required. Facundo Pellistri. And playing it through. Well, got right behind it and crucially turned it out of the danger area. Manuel Ugarte. Oliveira. And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. Yassine Ayari. Svensson. Now with Gyökeres. Oh, that's splendid play. Jesper Karlström. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And Sweden will get the throw in. Good strength to keep the ball.
Ah, that's a good bit of play.
Facundo Pellistri. Federico Valverde. And unable to keep possession. Anthony Elanga. Delivering it into the box. Jesper Karlström. And they've given back possession easily. Ugarte. Ronald Araujo. Johansson. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Jesper Karlström. And can they prize them open now? That's not a bad ball. No defensive resilience there. Oh, useful ball. Ugarte. And it's a quality pass. Well, just the tackle that was needed. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Oliveira. Lovely tempo here. A bit wasteful in possession from Sweden. Valverde. Ugarte. And fed forwards. Svensson. On to Ayari. And a lot to like about this attack. Yassine Ayari. Now with Gyökeres. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Federico Valverde. Rodriguez. Keeping the ball is what it's all about. Ugarte. Darwin Núñez. And the defensive intervention there. Núñez. Valverde. Well, he's certainly not alone. Can he score? It did look on for them, but not to be. Oh, this looks useful. Opportunity here. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, here we can see it again. It's a lovely ball in behind, perfectly timed, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So on with the game, but I do wonder, has this match already slipped away from them? Jesper Karlström. Johansson. Svensson. Now with Ayari. Anthony Elanga. Elanga. Can he deliver? Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Well, approaching half-time on the home side, very much in charge here, Stuart. Your thoughts?
Well, when they play like this, they're such a good team to watch. Their passing, movement and finishing have been of the highest quality. If they continue to play at this pace for the rest of the game, who knows how many they could score.
Oh, big moment! And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Now sending it in. Wasteful from Sweden. Oliveira. Very effective pass. And Valverde. Intelligent ball. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Elanga. On to Ayari. Svensson. Oh, read it really well. Valverde. Oh, moving it nicely. And just like that, broken up.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Anthony Elanga. Svensson. Now with Ayari. Svensson. Will it happen for them? And over the touchline for what will be a Sweden throw. Lindelöf. Now with Ayari. Gyökeres. Very quick thinking there. a decent position. They couldn't quite muster a real threat. Federico Valverde. Oliveira. Here's Valverde. Audacious from there. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Played over, and the danger is still there. Danger building. Manuel Ugarte. And credit due, a good intervention. Pass chiselled nicely.
Yeah, what a good ball that was.
Brian Rodriguez. Ugarte. Now Jimenez. Maybe dangerous here. It is to be a throw-in. Might lead to a chance. The referee has given a corner. Let's see about the delivery. Johansson. Well, showing really good width here. And the cross goes in. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Oliveira. Ugarte. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. He's really dominating in attack in this game.
Yeah, he's shown today he's the all-round attacking player. Movement, skill and an eye for goal. Superb stuff.
And away they go again, into the second half. And a good-looking ball. Well, they survived the attack. Promising possession, this. Rodriguez. Yassine Ayari. It's with Johansson. Jesper Karlström. Intelligent defending. Araujo. Ugarte. Federico Valverde. Ugarte. Valverde. Manuel Ugarte. Letting the play flow. Rodriguez. And a useful cross. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, that one has promise. And fine work from Sweden to win it back. Gudmundsson. Now with Ayari. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Well, they have the ball again.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Nunez. Good physical play. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, surely! And a really effective parry by the goalkeeper.
This has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
And they're raiding again here. Attack after attack. Pelistri. Oh, good idea. And Valverde. Oliveira. Valverde. Federico Valverde. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, he decided to blast it, and he's been denied by the frame of the goal.
Well, he hit it with such force, he gave the keeper no chance, but he hasn't scored, and therefore it's a bad miss.
Ayari. Victor Gyökeres. He got a good palm on it. And whipped into the box. Now keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Brian Rodriguez. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Oliveira. That can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing.
They're just playing with them at the moment.
And the defensive intervention there. And now with Johansson. Lindelöf. Brilliant pass. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Varela. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Using his strength to shield the ball. They keep plugging away. Svensson. In position. And great work from the keeper to avert the danger. Varela. Facundo Pelistri. Valverde. Excellent vision. And he read that brilliantly at the back.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
A super piece of defending. Johansson. It's with Johansson. And strong play here. Svensson. Lindelöf now. Ayari. Elanga. Holding on to it. Well, we're into the final half hour. Johansson. Elanga. Ayari. And now with Johansson. It's with Johansson. Svensson. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Tremendous vision. Doing well to keep possession. Strong possession play. Giving it a go. Update. Oliveira. Rodriguez. Manuel Ugarte. Well, strong play here. Oh, but they've lost it now. Svensson. Gudmundsson. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Yassine Ayari. Svensson. Johansson. Good pass. Oh, surely! Oh, wow! Brilliant defending.
That looked a really big chance.
Darwin Nunez. Working so hard to win back possession. Oliveira. Holding on to what they have is the priority, apparently. Federico Valverde. Well, no stopping him. Ugarte. Really good challenge. Gudmundsson. Lindelöf now. Lindelöf. Svensson. Gudmundsson. Ayari. Johansson. Nunez. Manuel Ugarte. Oh, got into position brilliantly. An impressive run. Teammates in the middle. And a time for cool heads. Determined defending. Lindelöf. Gudmundsson. And into the last 20 minutes. Ayari. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Svensson, really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Showing good situational awareness. Now, can they hit them on the counter? The concession of a corner here. And a substitution in the offing. So the corner played into the box. Not the most confident clearance. Jimenez. Spot on with that tackle. Isaac. Johansson. Here's Isaac. Yasin Ayari. Svensson. And nice vision. Well, you've got to conclude that it was completely overhit. Well, just getting it out of there was the priority, really, and it will be a throw. Showing a great defensive instinct. Manuel Ugarte. Oliveira. And Valverde. Darwin Núñez. Valverde. Núñez. Here's Valverde. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Good bit of ball winning. Federico Valverde. Oh, chance! Very effective pass. Managed to get it out of there.
He's just cleared the danger for now.
Ugarte. Varela. Now a decent position. Valverde. Oliveira. Ugarte. And Valverde. And passing it well. Really good build-up, but no end product. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And time for the change now. Oliveira. And Valverde. Núñez. Let's see about the cross. In position now. Well, good idea. Genuine chance. Oh, that's a fight. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
You go across the keeper, that can always happen. It's a really nice goal.
So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Well, not giving the opposition a look in, but strong play. Jimenez. Brian Rodriguez. Teammates available. And played in. Could still be dangerous. Svensson. Lindelöf now. Svensson. Yasin Ayari. Gudmundsson. And he read it superbly. And a decent delivery. Well, not cleared away completely. Splendid defending. Svensson. It's a weighted pass. Oh, but he's done brilliantly to cut it out. Oliveira. It's with Bentancur. Could be! He got to it fairly easily. Svensson. Lindelöf. Svensson. Superb looking pass. Needs composure. And there it is. A goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is again. It's a wonderfully weighted ball over the top. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Brian Rodriguez. This looks interesting. Now Matias Oliveira. Bentancur. Darwin Nunez. Promising possession, this. Nicely timed tackle. Lindelöf. On to Gyökeres. Now with Ayari. Distributing it well. And good work to regain possession. Oh, that's splendid play. Now Matias Oliveira. Federico Valverde. Brian Rodriguez. It's with Bentancur. Good ball over the top. Bentancur. Opportunity here. Well, there is a goalkeeper with a fine technique. Well, Sweden unable to hang on to it. Oh, useful ball. But just like that, the danger is snuffed out. Great awareness from the keeper. And a throw-in for Sweden. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Gabriel Gudmundsson. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Svensson. And the throw-in forthcoming. Well, heavy traffic around him, but that's confident goalkeeping. Varela. Here's Valverde. Exploiting the wide area. Ayari. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.